The catalyst for writing Spin Cycle was my wife often asking why I seemed to lack any practical knowledge when it came to managing laundry, and why I never pushed our children to get more involved in the laundry process. I didn't share this story with my mother ahead of time, partially because I was a little nervous of her reaction to some of the incidents in the piece, like my mom's culling of our shirts she didn't approve of, as we had never really talked about it. But once the piece was published and my mom read it, she told me this was a very true story and was quite pleased. As for the mystery of the missing shirts, my mom commented, "I still do that with your father's shirts to this day." My mother's parents founded and operated Light Heart Dry Cleaners, something I hadn't thought about originally when writing this story. But this gives some background into why my mom was such a laundry expert, why she doesn't share my love of wild shirts, and why to this day she values a well-dressed individual like my grandfather. I hope this piece makes her proud, even if my laundry skills never will. In this selection from Spin Cycle, my mother continues my laundry education with two gifts. While some college students were blessed with a new laptop or a used car, my freshman gifts included a new iron and two aerosol cans of Niagara spray starch. If you run out, tell me and I'll send more in a care package. In the parting photo of me with my parents, soon to join the family photos in the living room, I am wearing a neatly ironed shirt and tie, smiling and holding my new iron. My mom, not one to smile on command, looks very pleased in this photo. When my first care package arrived from home, it included the usual items: homemade chocolate chip cookies, a new package of t-shirts, some Old Spice deodorant, a few New Yorker magazine clippings my mom had deemed necessary reading, and one surprise: a homemade DVD entitled Ironing with Anne. The printed color cover featured a picture of my smiling mother ironing a shirt in our basement. Watching the DVD revealed a 12-minute documentary filmed by my dad and narrated by my mother. Captured by my dad's somewhat jittery camera work, my mom outlined all aspects of how to properly iron a button-down shirt in phrases so familiar I could almost say them with her. Always start with the collar after you spray starch it. Iron between the buttons as you move down the front. Skipping ahead through the DVD revealed a second chapter providing instructions for properly ironing pants, and a final bonus clip that I could only guess would have been titled, "How to Successfully Wash Clothes So You Won't Shame the Family," had it been listed on the case. I felt that I should be taking notes as I watched it, as if the information were so vital that the DVD might self-destruct at any time. I wouldn't have been surprised if my mom had a quiz ready for the next time I called home. "Yes, dear, we are all fine. Now, do you iron the back or the front before the sleeves?"